Hey, what's up? In today's video, we are going to do the full review of Pixel OS running in the Poco F4. So I have been using this custom ROM since around 2 days now, and in today's video, I'm going to do the full review. What are the things which I love and what are the things which I hate? But first of all, if you're watching this video in less than 720p, I ask you to please switch to 720p 60 fps because I made this video purposely on 60 fps just to show you the smoothness about this custom ROM because it really is very smooth. So now let's just talk about the first thing which I love, and that is the lock screen. Like, it just looks really awesome, and when the screen goes off, you see a very nice animation, a subtle animation. Like, the screen, you look at that, the screen is off but still the lock screen was there. And then the fingerprint scanner works absolutely fine. It's not the fastest by any means, because in MIUI I guess it was a lot more faster, but it just works 99% of the time, so that is the best thing. And at times when it doesn't, it will, once you tap, it works nicely. And this custom ROM also has face unlock. So if I show my face, there you go. Show my face, there you go. There you go. So yeah, face unlock also works absolutely fine, without a doubt, no problem at all. So in terms of security, you are pretty much getting everything you ever need. Now let's just talk about this new launcher. Now this is actually, I think, the stock Pixel launcher, but there's one thing I have to say. This just looks so good. Like, even in real life, man, this is actually something beautiful. If you look at this from the real life view, it looks really nice, and the vibrations in this custom ROM is just super duper awesome. Like, I've used a lot of custom ROMs, but this one is the smoothest, has a lot of nice vibrations, and I just love it. It's just super awesome. And now let's just talk about the other factors. That is, does it have 90 FPS support in BGMI? The answer to that question is no, it does not. And in case you want a gaming review of this custom ROM, make sure you comment down below. I'm gonna do that as well. But now let's just talk about the Google camera support, because earlier I already told that this custom ROM does not come pre-installed with any MIUI camera, so you have to install a Google camera for it to work absolutely fine. And to my surprise, I have installed a very decent port of Google camera, but there are some things which are missing. So if you want to see what are the things missing or how to install this Google camera, this is the video. You guys can see this video and just subscribe to my channel and like this video as well. But that is the Google camera working in this smartphone, and that is the best thing. It has that 2x lossless zoom of Google Pixel as well, and believe me, the quality of this, smartphone's main camera combined with Google camera just enhances a lot. It's not a lot punchier, but it is way better than normal and ever before. So now let's just talk about the smoothness and overall stability of the ROM. Now, since I have used this custom ROM for only about 2 or 3 days, I can't tell you the exact level of smoothness or stability, but there's one thing I will say, and that is, in Play Store, at times, very rarely, it does lag. And I think this Play Store lag is almost in every custom ROM you find nowadays for the Poco F4. But in Google Feed, there is absolutely no lag. It works on 120 Hz or 120 FPS all the time. That is really nice. And overall, in general, the day-to-day usage of this ROM is very good. I never faced any single issue and I saw like, no, this ROM is bad, it's not the best. I think it is actually a perfect ROM. I love it. It works super duper awesome. All the apps stay in the memory. That is also a very big factor. So yeah, in terms of memory management or opening the ROM or using the ROM, I think it's a good ROM. We don't have any problems with it. So that is one thing. Now, I already told about the good things like the haptics, but what about the, is extra features of this custom ROM, the Pixel OS? Now, this Pixel OS, to be honest, does not have any extra features. Like, maybe it might have a few or others, like we have the sound amplifier or other things, but normally speaking, it doesn't have any extra feature which is actually useful. These features are present in any Android custom ROM you can get. Even in MIUI, I think you're going to get these features. The main differentiating factor of MIUI versus this Pixel ROM is the fact that it is very smooth. Like, this is way smoother than MIUI. Whatever you do, it's just instant. And one more thing which I like about this ROM is it gives you a premium feel of the smartphone. Like, it now, your Poco doesn't feel like a sub budget smartphone. This feels like you're actually using a Pixel 6 or a 6 Pro. So that feeling in it of itself is actually worth the experience of using this custom ROM, according to me. But Obviously this is a matter of personal choice, it depends upon people. But now let's just talk about gaming. I already told this room does not support 90 fps, but what about in general gameplay, and how much time does it take to open BGMI? So my answer to that question is, it takes about 17 to 18 seconds to open BGMI. Sometimes it takes around 24 seconds, but 24 is like the maximum amount. And considering the fact like BGMI is also banned in India, it's even hard to match the exact times for opening the game. But in terms of the performance, I actually noticed it wasn't the smoothest, because while I was playing in SDR and Extreme, I noticed that it wasn't the smoothest, it was lagging a lot. And one more thing I noticed in Poco, in this smartphone in general, like I have the OnePlus 9R as well as this Poco F4, but there's one thing, the OnePlus 9R in 90 fps in BGMI gives constant 80 to 90 fps, but this Poco, it never gives constant 80 to 90 fps. It always gives around a quite lower count, like 70 to 68. And that is, I don't know what is the main issue about it, I really don't know. But I think it really has to do something with the cost cutting, because the X3 Pro was actually the worst phone in terms of we had a lot of issues, like maybe the motherboard might get bricked, and in my case it actually did got bricked. So these are some things you really need to keep in mind while buying a Poco smartphone ever again. But in no way I hate this. I actually absolutely love this Poco phone. It's a great phone. It's super awesome. It is just great. But at times, I mean, it's not the best for gaming. You can do a lot of other things. Gaming is not the only thing in life. So yeah. And I think gaming is also a waste of time, to be honest. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's video. What do you think about this full review of the custom room? That's it. If you want a gaming review, make sure you comment down below and subscribe and like the video. The like aim is about 100. If I'm gonna get 100 likes, I'm gonna review the game, I'm gonna post the gaming review as well. But that's it. Hope you like it. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.